Do you often forget to take care of yourself amidst the hustle and bustle of life? If so, let's take a moment to pause and reflect. In today's fast-paced world, we're often caught up in a whirlwind of responsibilities. We're spinning multiple plates, from work and family to social commitments, and it's easy to let one plate drop. Unfortunately, that plate is often self-care. But what exactly is self-care? It's more than just bubble baths and chocolate. Self-care is about nourishing your mind, body, and spirit. It's about taking time for yourself, to replenish your energy and rejuvenate your soul. It's about recognizing your needs and fulfilling them. Yet, many of us sideline self-care, deeming it a luxury rather than a necessity. We're too busy, too tired, or too consumed with other tasks. We prioritize others over ourselves, putting our own health and well-being on the back burner. But here's the truth. Self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Just as a car needs regular maintenance to run smoothly, so too does the human body and mind. Without self-care, we run the risk of burnout, stress, and disease. It's not just about physical health, but also about mental well-being. Self-care helps to reduce anxiety, manage stress, and improve mood. It's a key to thriving in this chaotic world. Moreover, self-care isn't selfish. It's not about ignoring others or shirking responsibilities. Rather, it's about ensuring we're in the best possible condition to handle those responsibilities. After all, you can't pour from an empty cup. By taking care of ourselves, we're better able to care for others. So let's start prioritizing self-care. Let's start putting ourselves first, not out of selfishness, but out of necessity. Let's start recognizing the importance of self-care and incorporating it into our daily lives. Remember, taking care of yourself isn't a selfish act. It's a necessary step to ensure you can take care of others. Scene script. Are you constantly feeling tired, stressed, or overwhelmed? These might be signs that you need to prioritize self-care. You see, self-care is not a luxury. It's a necessity. It's the fuel that helps us keep going, the nourishment that allows us to flourish, and the shield that protects us from the wear and tear of daily life. But how do you know when you're neglecting self-care? What are the signs? Well, one of the most common signs is constant fatigue. If you're always feeling tired, no matter how much sleep you get, it could mean that your body and mind are starved of the care they need. This fatigue can manifest in different ways. You may feel physically exhausted, mentally drained, or both. It's like trying to run a marathon with an empty tank. You simply can't give your best when you're running on fumes. Another sign is chronic stress. Now, it's important to understand that stress in and of itself is not necessarily bad. It's a natural response to challenging situations. However, when stress becomes a constant companion, it can lead to a host of health problems, from heart disease to mental health issues. If you feel like you're always on edge, it's a clear signal that you need to incorporate more self-care into your life. Feeling overwhelmed is also a common indicator. When there's too much on your plate and you feel like you're drowning under the weight of your responsibilities, it's a sign that you're neglecting self-care. This sense of overwhelm can lead to anxiety, depression, and a decreased ability to function effectively. These signs are not just minor inconveniences. They can have serious consequences on your overall health and well-being. They can affect your relationships, your work performance, and your ability to enjoy life. So, what can you do? The first step is recognition. Acknowledge these signs. Understand that they're not signs of weakness, but signals from your body and mind, pleading for care. Listening to your body and mind is the first step towards effective self-care. Now that we understand the importance of self-care, let's dive into some practical and easy-to-implement self-care tips. First on the list is taking short breaks. This doesn't mean you need to plan a 2-week vacation. It's more about granting yourself permission to pause during the day. Even just 5 minutes of stepping away from your desk or taking a break from your tasks can help clear your mind and reduce stress. Remember, it's not about the length of the break, but the quality of your downtime that matters. Next, we have the practice of mindfulness. This is all about staying present and engaged in the moment. Whether you're eating, reading, or simply breathing, try to focus on the task at hand. Let go of any thoughts about the past or the future. By staying present, you're able to enjoy your activities more and reduce feelings of anxiety. Hydration is another key element of self-care that often gets overlooked. Our bodies are made up of about 60% water, and staying hydrated helps maintain this balance. It's not just about drinking 8 glasses of water a day. Hydration also comes from the foods we eat, like fruits and vegetables. So make sure you're not only drinking enough water, but also incorporating water-rich foods into your diet. Lastly, maintaining a balanced diet is crucial for self-care. This doesn't mean you have to cut out all of your favorite foods. Rather, it's about ensuring you're getting a good mix of nutrients from a variety of food sources. Eat plenty of fruits and vegetables, lean proteins and whole grains. And remember, it's okay to indulge in a treat every now and then. The key is moderation. Incorporating these self-care tips into your daily routine may seem like a small step. But remember, self-care is a journey, not a destination. It's about making consistent, mindful choices that benefit your well-being. Small changes can make a big difference when it comes to self-care. Creating a self-care routine that suits your lifestyle is key to ensuring you don't neglect your own needs. In the hustle and bustle of life, it's all too easy to put ourselves last. But you can't pour from an empty cup. And that's why it's crucial to cultivate a self-care routine that's as unique as you are. Imagine your self-care routine as a personal oasis, a sanctuary where you can retreat, recharge, and rejuvenate. Now the question arises, how do you cultivate such a routine? Well, it's simpler than you might think. Firstly, identify what makes you feel good. It could be anything. A brisk walk in the park, a calming yoga session, a chapter of a captivating book, or even a cup of your favorite tea. These are the building blocks of your self-care routine. Now the trick is to weave these activities into the fabric of your daily life. You might be thinking, I barely have time to breathe. How am I supposed to find time for self-care? Here's the answer: schedule it. Just as you would a meeting or a doctor's appointment, schedule your me time. By doing so, you're making a commitment to yourself, and that's a commitment worth keeping. Another strategy to make self-care a regular part of your life is setting self-care goals. These goals can be as grand or as humble as you want, but the key is to make them achievable. Whether it's getting 8 hours of sleep each night, drinking 8 glasses of water a day, or practicing mindfulness for 5 minutes daily, every small step counts. Remember, your self-care routine isn't set in stone. It's a fluid concept, evolving as you do. Don't be afraid to mix things up, try new activities and discard what no longer serves you. The only rule is that it should enhance your well-being and bring joy to your life. A self-care routine helps in maintaining consistency and makes self-care a part of your lifestyle, not just an occasional indulgence. So, start today, and remember, it's not selfish to take care of yourself. It's necessary. Self-care is a journey, not a destination. A wonderful journey indeed, where you learn to prioritize yourself amidst the whirlwind of life's many responsibilities. Let's reflect on the key takeaways from our discussion today. We've explored how crucial it is to recognize the need for self-care. It's not about being selfish or neglecting other responsibilities. Rather, it's about understanding that you too are important. Your well-being matters. It's about acknowledging that in order to take care of others and meet life's demands, you first need to be in good shape yourself. Next, we delved into practical self-care tips. Remember, self-care doesn't have to be a grand gesture. It could be as simple as taking a few minutes each day to meditate, read a book, or simply breathe deeply. It could be saying no to an extra commitment when you're already overwhelmed, or it could be treating yourself to that chocolate cake you've been craving. The essence of self-care lies in doing what makes you feel good, recharged and at peace. Then we discussed the importance of cultivating a regular self-care routine. This isn't a one-time thing, it's about creating a sustainable routine that fits into your daily life. Something you can stick to. It's about making little tweaks and changes to your everyday life to ensure you're looking after yourself. And remember, it's okay to falter sometimes. What matters is getting back on track. In this chaotic world, self-care is the key to thriving. It's not a luxury, but a necessity. It's not an act of selfishness, but of self-respect. And when you cultivate this practice, you'll find yourself more equipped to handle life's demands, more resilient in the face of challenges, and more at peace with yourself. So as we wrap up, let this be your mantra. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. Take care of yourself first. Embrace this journey of self-care and watch how it transforms not just your life but also the lives of those around you.